What is going on? What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Eddie Unsteady with Coastal Boxing Club. Your boy Chi Ming is also in the building. What's going on, my bro?
Oh,
Shit. Ain't shit. Ain't shit. You already know we doing another part two Fight Night Classics. Got a couple fights here tonight. You feel me? I hope everyone over there who's watching at home got y'all blunt ready, popcorn ready, marshmallows, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, water. If you don't drink none of that bullshit, make sure y'all get that shit ready because this shit is about to be good.
yo, are you just gonna play it, or are you gonna let everybody know exactly what you're playing?
Um, well, let me upload it to StreamYard. I already have everything downloaded. I just didn't upload it real quick. Let me just upload it. Let's see which one we're gonna put first. Hmm.
Salute to everybody watching. All who's on, salute. That fucking game was crazy.
Sure was crazy.
Damn, the
Definitely was.
Eagles, man. People that you can't sleep on them, man.
Man, the
Like that defense
the
is tough.
the Eagle, that not the Eagles, the Dolphins defense just got tired after a while.
Well, that's what the Eagles do, man. Like they're a physical team, like because they offensive line, they defensive line, bunch of bullies, man. They physically beat people up. And by the time the fourth quarter comes, you just don't even want to play no more football. You just want to go home. They be whooping your ass. Even if they're not beating you on the scoreboard, they still be whooping teams' ass. Like they feel like they play the football game when they play the Eagles.
Hmm.
Man, the Eagles gonna be they're tough. They're gonna be a tough fight. I don't know why people think that they're not gonna be good or something. Like they right in the mix. They one of the better teams in football. And it's crazy because they're not even playing as good as they can really play. Like to put it in
Right.
perspective, if like they got the best record in football, but if Jalen Hurts was playing like he played last year, they would definitely be undefeated, and more than likely they'd be smoking everybody. Like all these teams would be smoked just like last year. So it's crazy to me that they was undefeated around this time last year, and Jalen Hurts was playing crazy, and he's playing okay-ish, and now they still got the best record in football any fucking way. So
Right.
that just is a that's just an acknowledgement of how good they are as a whole. The whole team is a solid football team. So like for people that's thinking that they didn't slip or anything like that, or they're not Super Bowl contenders, or they're not the same team that they was last year. They're not the same, yeah. But that don't mean them boys don't get it in. Them boys good.
Yeah, and they also added some new offense and defensive plays too.
Well, I'm not the biggest. That's what I think is the flaw with them right now is the play calling.
Okay.
The play calling is a little bit weird sometimes, but and sometimes the lineups, like some of the personnel that they throw out there in certain situations, it'd be questionable to me. But they got new play callers on both sides of the ball too, so it's an adjustment. But damn, to have the best record in football and to be adjusting, you can't beat that shit. Like, what do you do if these boys like figure it out week 12, week 13, but they still find ways to win games as they're adjusting? Like the Eagles, crazy. They can beat you so many different ways. They can run the ball on you. They can run 300 yards on you. Jalen Hurts don't even got to do anything. He got 100 yards passing, but they'll run 300 as a team on you. They can beat you like that. Or Jalen Hurts can beat you throwing 300 yards. Like the defense can beat you too. They can score defensively. They get turnovers. They can beat you so many ways. It's crazy. The Eagles good, man. Man, don't let nobody tell you different. The Eagles is damn good.
Yeah. And just remember a couple years back before the Super Bowl, it's like, damn, everybody been waiting for this moment. And don't let it trick you on either. They've been all right too.
The
But
Eagles
it
been
just
competitive for decades, man.
yeah.
Like they had their little slip ups here and there, but all teams do as far as I'm concerned. But for the most part, the Philadelphia Eagles, they've been good, man.
They ain't no Raiders for
For
sure. That
like,
never stop.
man, we man, shit, man, we fucking
Uh,
suck. We lost today to the fucking Bears, man. We lost to the Bears, and they had a backup quarterback. I mean, and they backup quarterback went to like a school the size of my apartment complex, and he went out there and showed out.
all right, cool. All right, I got
Mind you,
I
my
got
apartment
this.
complex ain't but got like 30 units. It's not big. Shepherd University ain't big, but he went out there and showed out on us, man. Fucking Raiders, man. Had Brian Hoyer quarterback. And that dinosaur wasn't gonna do nothing. I'd rather have we play the young buck again, man. AOC. I mean, I know he threw an interception in zone, but man, you might as well see what he got. You know what Brian Hoyer gonna do? Nothing.
The damn thing he gonna do.
I mean, my man's that lost like 12 games in a row as a starting quarterback. So that should let you know he ain't finna give you nada. He did okay last week when he filled in for Jimmy G when he got hurt. But you can't start, buddy. He ain't no starting quarterback in any way whatsoever.
Not
That
even
time they
against the worst.
came and
Not even against the worst teams.
I I mean, yeah, he'll be serviceable against the worst teams, but like he struggled like shit against the Chicago Bears. Like they trash, man. We suck. Fucking Josh McDaniels is awful as the head coach.
Yeah, I
Like I
got the
wish
first
they was.
fights up here. I got the second fights up here. Now I'm just waiting for the last fights to upload. I got one, two, three, four, five videos uploading for the last fights because I have to break them up into parts.
Wilding.
No, yeah, I break them up into parts. That's why.
No doubt. Well, I mean, I just look at it like, man,
All right,
the
cool. So
Eagles are the truth. They showed me something. But then again, man, I don't know. Like Miami, Miami probably gonna be real good, man, when they full strength, man. When they get all their guys back, they get their guys back. They should be all right, especially when they get them corners, man. Oof, get them cornerbacks. They get Howard and Ramsey out there. That's gonna be real, real tough, boy.
hmm
And they got the pass rush. When they get those cornerbacks, man, that's they gonna be dangerous. But I ain't taking the Eagles. The Eagles to me tough, boy, because I just like how versatile they are. Like it's a lot of teams in the league. The way that they win ain't working. They can't figure it out. Like that, it's just the L. If they can't win the way that they play, they lose. Like I like the fact that the Eagles find ways to win, regardless. They can beat you whichever way it need to be done. I like
yeah,
that.
if they figure out if have flaws in the way, they go picks that way, and they have another way to win.
Yeah, yeah. They improvise on the fly real good, and I
Yeah,
feel like if you want to be a championship team, you have to win games. You're gonna have to squeeze a couple of games like that, or you're gonna have those games where if your offense is off, the defense pick up the slack. Or maybe somebody do something crazy on special teams. Maybe it might be the game where your kicker had to win by kicking 6 field goals. Like it's
right.
just all kinds of different things that could play in, and the Eagles are like set on all levels. Like
I
I
agree.
mean, I like the Eagles. I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFC.
There we go. So with that being said, guys, we're about reaching into the 15-minute mark, and we're gonna go ahead and start off with the first fight of the fight night. Is gonna be Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko one.
Oh man, Lewis Klitschko, that's what you're firing up.
Yeah, I got that. I got a couple different shits up here.
Oh, okay, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Shoot, once you that's firing up, I'm gonna slide off real quick and get myself totally situated and get ready for the for this little marathon you got bubbling. See how long I can hang in there with you.
Yeah, I'm about to put that shit up right now.
Yeah, do the thing. Let's get it.
Hopefully this. I think this is the beginning of the video. This one right here. If not, I switch it real quick.
The fighter with a PhD, the #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, the former WBO World Heavyweight Champion, Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with red letters and officially weighing in at 256.5 pounds. In 1998, he captured Olympic gold, and now, as a professional, he has a record of 40 victories, including 31 knockouts against 2 defeats with 1 draw. And by way of rematch, he is one of the few fighters in boxing history to have defeated every opponent he has ever faced. From London, England, the linear, legitimate, universally recognized, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis.
Okay, gentlemen, I've given you instructions in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Listen to my
Fight is
commands.
fucking
Shake
great.
hands and await the bell. Good luck to
Hell
both of
yeah.
you.
Not gonna stuff you, not stuff out each other. It's gonna be
What about Vitaly, George?
No winner. Lennox Lewis, the champion who
Lennox came in that
has
bitch
the tendency
fat,
to be cold as
out of
it is. His
shape.
body is dry.
Thought it was gonna be
And
sweet.
Klitschko doesn't look all that much better warmed up than
That's
Lennox.
true. That's true.
I don't know what that will mean, but I do know that this fight as an event
This joint right.
was upgraded from business class to first class when Klitschko became a part of it. Will it be upgraded as a fight?
He entered to the strains of the Eagles Hotel California. So will it be heaven or will it be hell for Vitaly Klitschko? Most critics think it will be hell. And they look like John L. Sullivan and James J. Corbett before Lennox comes forward and lands the right hand.
Lennox Lewis is not an effective aggressor. He likes to catch you missing him and catch you with one. And he's not jumping around. He likes to jump in and out.
Although his trainer, Emmanuel Stewart, insists, George Foreman, that when faced with taller fighters, he has gone forward and been the aggressor. That's one of the things Emmanuel expects tonight.
That's not his stuff. He likes to bounce. He just did a little bounce there. Both guys are getting low. No one is taking advantage of the height.
break clean, get him going, let
And
him
both
go.
are fighters who tend to use their height to their advantage and fight behind a high guard. Vitali trying to land a looping right hand over the top.
Don't wrestle.
Lewis doesn't believe that Klitschko can improvise. Believes that Klitschko must be set up and in position to have a chance to land punches.
You see, when two tall guys get in the ring, it calls for a lot of clutching because nobody has room to move out of the way. One move and they're together.
Klitschko is being much more aggressive than experts thought he would be. It was thought that he would try to fight a more tactical fight.
Klitschko with the right, Lewis misses with the left. Klitschko pawing with his punches, but throwing punches as Lewis has not gotten his jab going early. Lennox Lewis throughout his career has been indomitable when throwing more than 30 jabs per round. He's not going to reach 30 jabs in this round unless he speeds up the pace.
George, why is Klitschko holding his left
So
so
situated.
Well, Lennox Lewis is not standing so high as you see. They both start squatting after a while. When a guy's hand are that high, you just got to bring him a little low.
Yes, let's go.
Hard right hand
Yeah,
by
and
Klitschko,
serious
best
about this
punch of the
fight.
round.
Lennox was not.
Lennox Lewis is doing the old catching. He's standing right in the middle of the ring and using his shoulders now to catch shots.
Now there's a good jab by Lewis to back Klitschko off.
Hey,
Another little right hand
fights,
inside by
I already
Vitali.
started in two, so
And again, Lewis
Now the
jabs him
jab.
backward.
That's the jab that you've been waiting on. Lennox Lewis is starting to get a little effective with.
And he's starting to get warmed up is what's really happening, George. Not so tentative anymore. Two good jabs by Lewis. Now there's a looping right hand that misses big.
Lennox, you fight crazy.
Lewis lands to end the round as we go to Vitali Klitschko's corner where trainer Fritz Fedunik will be
Tired
speaking
already.
German. Our interpreter is Jens Halleck.
You're too close
You
to
guys, okay,
Don't get
we
too
got the
close to him.
Ukrainian
Stay away.
interpreter on
Your
deck.
punches are
Listen,
really good.
Linke Hand, Boss, okay? Beweglich sein.
Move more.
Nicht mit Gewalt reinfallen immer.
Don't get too close
So
to
ist
him.
alles okay. Du hast ein paar Mal so gut getroffen in den Gang.
they got the Ukrainian interpreter on deck.
Die festen. Locker.
Like, they used to be on point. They used to be sharp, man. Like, they don't even be having, like, the Spanish interpreters in the corners no more for a lot of these fights. It comes and goes, you know what I'm talking about?
Jab is working good.
Did he hit him good?
But HBO was sharp with it.
That didn't work, but a right.
Talking about, like, whatever fighter, whatever country you coming from, they have an interpreter, right?
That second right hand, probably the
They
most
just did it
effective
different.
punch of a round in which, by CompuBox numbers, Klitschko threw 73 punches, landed 23. Lewis 18 out of 39, got his jab going late in the round as you saw. And now Lewis begins to jab Klitschko backward again.
Klitschko has got to get back and just counter that jab one time.
Hard right hand landed by Klitschko. Lewis holds on.
Just counter that left jab because Lewis is throwing it out there, but he's
He's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on,
Make
man.
him afraid to throw it if you're Klitschko. Make him afraid of it.
This is a far cry from the Lennox Lewis who did a paint job on Mike Tyson in Memphis last year. He doesn't yet look sharp as he did in that fight.
Well, he's got a different
Left hand
problem to
lands
solve
for
in front of
Klitschko.
him.
Lewis momentarily stunned by the little left.
I think that Lewis is quite surprised at the aggression of Klitschko.
And Klitschko trying to launch the right hand again. This time Lewis partially
Klitschko
blocks
was
it.
Lewis just can't seem to wake up. You come in the ring dry. You catch a lot of shots before you can wake up. But this Klitschko guy,
definitely was active
all
on
he
it.
has to do is reach out and get it.
Hey, it's just so funny. Like, one thing about this fight made me
He
laugh.
rips him again with the
Yeah.
right hand. Lewis momentarily wobbles.
Dabbing the shit out of him after this fight.
And now Lewis
Out of
is
shape.
wobbly as Vitali
Totally
goes
sleep.
after him.
They beat Mike Tyson. That check was fat.
Right hand, that wobble.
Came in and took I was light. I just, damn, for real.
Combinations for an increasingly confident
Lennox was still
Vitali
landing a
Klitschko.
bunch of flaws and this shit. This is
Right hand again.
Now this is what a fight could tell off on Klitschko because that's a big heavy man he's
Yeah.
pushing around. You throw those kind of heavy shots and you get tired yourself.
Big left hand by Klitschko. Lewis wobbling again. Suddenly it looks as though Lennox may have made a fateful decision in choosing to take this fight with only 2 weeks' notice. Hard left hand by Lewis stops Klitschko in his tracks. That changes the flow. Emmanuel Stewart's going to have a lot to say to Lennox.
Like, dang, that.
Klitschko trying to land that right hand one more time.
The Klitschko was crazy with it, man. I don't know. People be hating on the Klitschko, but man,
They trade big right hands. Lewis gets the worst of it.
Look at this.
This is Gary Ward on the highest level on the scale.
Now, all of this clutching and holding is going to have an effect on Klitschko. That man is heavy.
Lennox
Lewis.
And Lennox Lewis's left eye is beginning to swell.
Ah.
Maybe blood under the eye. The Klitschko is
I know it was one thing I heard over here, right? Look at this. Italian. Shout out to Lennox, boy.
Lewis, who staggers back to the corner.
I remember, like, Lennox got dropped by Hakeem Rockmire, if I'm not mistaken. I think all of them were all knocked out Lennox Lewis. He ended up rematching both of them. He had a couple moments where his chin was pressed.
You have to box faster. You almost got him. You did it very, very well. You almost got him.
In this fight, he was holding it down.
So far, I mean, shit looking crazy so far, if you ask me. This shit was actually going down. Boy,
Look, man, listen.
Go.
Look, man, but if you look at it, if you watch how Lennox Lewis used to fight in the past, you know what I'm saying? It was like Lennox looked like he was aggressive as hell. He was constantly the reason why I feel like he was just and normally Lennox is like a counter puncher. Like he used the jab to measure you, and once you try to come at him, he just zap you with the straight right. Hit you with the overhand right.
Zeke wanted to hop on with us. The one from who does the interview.
He wanted to
Yeah, I sent him the link of the YouTube. He's like, nah, the actual link. Oh shit! I'm about to put part 2 on real quick of the Vitaly Klitschko fight.
And it's a spectator, Boris Sue, the father of Kostya, who worked in the Russian steel mills for over 3 decades and came to Australia with his son and the rest of the family.
That's not good there.
See shit. Y'all don't see nothing. You heard?
What's that? What are you talking about?
I put it on another fight by accident, which wasn't it.
He said you ain't seen nothing.
Matter of fact, we about to change it up real quick because I don't think I downloaded the full clip of that one.
The full clip.
Yeah, I don't know. But you know what? We're gonna put something a little newer real quick in the meantime. So look, this is part 1 real quick of, you know, in my opinion, the best this dude ever has fought in my opinion. Besides all of his knockouts and everything like that, I think this is the first time you actually can see how good he was actually boxing, and I feel like he needs to bring this back, if you ask me.
We're set for the tail of the tape out. We take a look at it, and we see that there are a couple numbers that are of importance. One is the weight of Deontay Wilder. Everyone was surprised that he came in at 219, 6 pounds below where he was in his last fight, which is intriguing. Stiverne is usually right around 240. Now, the height and reach advantage for Wilder is something he needs to exploit in this fight. He has to make it hard for Bermane Stiverne to get inside, because once he does, many people believe that's going to be a problem for Wilder. So here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in the fight capital of the world, we are set for heavyweight championship action. Let's go to Hall of Famer Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and
welcome you to the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Don King Productions, along with Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, Mexico, Live It to Believe It, and Casa Noble Tequila, single estate grown premium tequila. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC President Mauricio Suleiman, Supervisor Rex Ross Walker, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the Chairman Francisco Aguilar, Executive Director is Robert Bennett. Our judges scoring the bout from ringside. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Adelaide Bird. From Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Greg Metcalf. And from Las Vegas, Jerry Roth. Our third man in the ring, referee in charge, Tony Weeks. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing bronze trunks with black trim, hailing from and representing his home of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He weighed in at already 219 pounds with a sensational record of 32 wins, no losses. He has 32 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his first attempt at a world title, currently ranked the WBC #1 heavyweight world contender. Please welcome the 2008 U.S. Olympic bronze medalist and the hard-hitting undefeated challenger known as the Bronze Bomber, introducing Deontay Wilder. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion. On my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, representing his homeland of Haiti, fighting out of Las Vegas by way of Laval, Quebec, Canada. He weighed in at 239 pounds. His record stands at 24 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, with 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the first ever heavyweight world champion of Haitian descent. Tonight, making the first defense of his title, introducing the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Berman Beware Stiverne. Once again, our referee in charge. Now to give instructions, we have Tony Weeks.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, gentlemen, you both received your instructions in your dressing room. Okay, right here is good, anything below that's low. Right here is good, anything below that's low. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
Wilder was already looking sharp in this fight.
So we are set 12 rounds or less for the WBC Heavyweight Championship, a title first held by Sonny Liston back in '63. Stiverne says Wilder can crack wise all he wants. He's going to be cracking him with that short left hook if he can navigate the minefield. Meanwhile, Wilder wants to break America's 17-fight winless streak in major heavyweight title bouts. His right hand is like a bedtime story. It puts people to sleep. Round one, and this one could very well come down to who lands the first big punch.
There is a palpable tension in this arena. Stiverne said he wanted to come out quick, back up Wilder. Wilder wanted to use his jab and keep Stiverne at length. We'll see who wins the battle early.
I like how Wilder came out jabbing. Stiverne has not gotten off any punches, but he's looking for Wilder to give up that height early.
And the difference in Stiverne in this fight is he's keeping his left hand very high. He usually keeps it low.
He's in the catch and shoot posture. He's trying to see if Wilder lets something go. He's in that counter punching posture, but it's an aggressive posture.
Yeah.
He's not getting off punches. He gets off a jab there, but he's not staying busy.
The champion Bermane Stiverne in the black with gold. The challenger Deontay Wilder in the bronze with black, already looking to establish that pull jab, taking a page out of his trainer Mark Bleland's playbook.
You can tell in this fight alone, you can tell how Wilder just make, he's actually boxing. You can see him taking shots.
Yeah, and the jab, Wilder throws 66% of his punches are jabs, and we see that here. He's thrown all jabs.
He rarely goes to the body, and that's exactly what Stiverne would like to do. Close the gap. Try to attack that lean physique of Deontay Wilder, coming in at 219 pounds.
Neither guy's throwing right hand yet. It's who's going to take that chance. He's throwing the right hand, opens you up for other shots.
There's the right hand over the top by Wilder.
The interesting thing is Stiverne has controlled the geography.
This guy started knocking out people in the mouth.
We've seen in the past can be very conservative in the early going.
The punches got wilder, more loopier. They was loopy when he first started, but he threw a lot of jabs. He stopped jabbing and everything.
Yeah, but Stiverne says
he stopped jabbing and started looping everything out of the shot.
Just looking, or just looking for the straight right, just measuring, not throwing it, actually throwing the jab. Not measuring, just
There's a 1-2 combination through the guard by Wilder, and another one.
Boy, he landed a couple of pretty nice right hands there.
And Stiverne can take a shot, as we've seen in the past.
He's keeping that high guard.
Arreola hurt Stiverne early in their fight.
And lead left hook followed by the right from the champion.
And the whole world's kind of sitting here going, Wilder's not been hit by a real puncher. What will happen if he gets hit? We're all wondering.
He was knocked down early in his career by Harold Sconyers. He even told us
Stiverne knows really
but throughout 32 professional
they're going to move time.
Yet to be tested.
And one other thing we keep in mind.
Wilder's always threw out the jabs. Like I said, after this fight, it seemed like he stopped throwing it. Turning the just a measure, putting the arm out there just so he could throw the straight right.
Yeah, because
instead of just zapping for 1-2. Instead of flipping for 1-2. Nope. No, that's what it was all about. Like, ain't no distance. I'm trying to go distance with y'all.
Couple of jabs by Wilder.
He ain't trying to go the distance, so he said, you know what, I'm going to just knock these dudes out.
Stiverne's not using his own jab.
Oh.
Stiverne has been stopped once, but never knocked down. Stopped on his feet by Demetrius King in 2007 as he eats another stiff jab.
Like the punches just got wilder. Got more wilder. More loopy. They got more loopy.
Wilder making a mistake or lunging with something stupid.
Yeah, the shot's starting to look more wilder and more Malik.
Jump-started his career back in 2011 with a victory over veteran Ray Austin. Similar dimensions to Deontay Wilder.
No, I mean, they tightened it up a little bit when Malik Scott was training him in, what was it, Tyson Fury 3, right? Yeah. Fury 3, like, they tried to tighten it up, but he went right back to his old self after, like, 3 rounds.
And it's like, yo, dude, you good? What happened?
Now, he was doing all right.
There's Stiverne attacking the body with the right hand, walking down the challenger. Wilder trying to keep him at the end of his jab.
I've never seen Stiverne in the middle of the ring keep his hands this high. That is important that he's doing that.
Wilder having success, but again,
lead right hand by Stiverne.
So make sure you unmute the mic.
And there's another right hand that scores through the guard.
Where is this? Like, really just taking these things.
Midway point of round 2.
Hey, man.
They're staying in each other's way.
Zaza. He gets Zaza.
Yes. Those are the exact punches that knock people down.
Stiff jab by Wilder.
And he's having 2 very good rounds, but will that last?
And it's what I said at the beginning of
nice left hook by Wilder.
We're going to find
Stiverne didn't want another beating in the second round.
As the rounds progress.
I'm telling you, this is the best boxing performance I've seen in a while. I ain't even gonna cap it. This is the look when he boxing. It's the best I've seen him.
He has fixed that habit, it seems, here in the early going.
And I like the way he's used his jab thus far. It's been winning him the rounds.
The jab was snappy.
He does not let his hands go when he's on the inside. He's going to have to do that.
Like I said, it wasn't as measured.
The key was to stab him with the jab throughout the fight. And now
Measuring, and then
He wasn't just trying to look. He was boxing. Like he wasn't. It just don't look like he was just trying to look for one punch to knock to learn out.
Exactly.
Like he came to work. Came to work.
And this time in his career, he wasn't called the one-shot knock, looking for the one-shot knockout, you know. But now you can see he's actually set himself.
I mean, he was knocking out most security guards pretty much up to this point. You know what I'm saying? And like, see now when he get a knockout, most see how the punches get all clubby and shit. You seen that, right? Like once he get people in trouble, he start throwing all those crazy old wild clubby punches. Dude, he was just looking like a real professional, and then out of nowhere, he just turned into the other shit. I don't know what it is, man. He did box beautifully in this fight, bro. I'm not.
He really did. Yo, so let me ask you, because I'm not looking on the other thing. How does it look? Does the fight look pretty clean and pretty good?
I see everything. Everything's good.
Nothing, right?
A big development in this fight. Stiverne had taken right hands, but these really hurt him. That right hand hurt him. And even though Wilder was kind of wild, and still he was hitting Stiverne, and that was a crazy scrum.
He said Wilder was kind of wild. Kinda.
Deontay's poise had built to that moment. He had stayed with the jab, stayed calm, and finally was able to pounce when his big right hand was landed.
I don't know what's the third game. What really was going on? Like, is he really just like, oh, I'm just gonna catch him with one punch?
Back to the corner, knowing he's been hurt in the fight.
Precisely.
And Deontay also mentally goes back knowing he can hurt Stiverne.
And you know, so far Bermane Stiverne's fighting a very one-dimensional fight.
And again, that jab finds its way through his peekaboo guard, and the right cross clips Stiverne. Stiverne unable to unload and continues to eat shots. Flashes the jab that doesn't hit its mark.
The big issue for Stiverne is he has never established his jab. He has a very good jab. He has just not that much.
Once who just clicking, just popping boys straight down his guard. And the check left hook is on
display thus far in the fight.
For the first time, Stiverne actually feinted a couple times as he's coming and moved his head.
Sweeping right hand behind the guard by Wilder. Continues to score on the champion, although the champion walking them down. Wilder.
You know what Stiverne shouldn't do is cut the ring off, though. He's walking Wilder down, but he's allowing him to turn the corner every time.
And he continues to get hit. His defense. That high guard unable to block these jabs, these monster jabs by Wilder.
But no matter what, if you're walking a guy down,
Wilder was working.
Every time, he's not going to be so apt to panic. Cutting off the ring was cut off the escape.
That's why I feel like Wilder box like that all the time, man. I'm telling you. He's one of the more tougher outs, like, cause box like this hurting no crazy energy like this. You can win like this. But this is still great to watch. People think Wilder just go crazy on his punches all the time. He can get busy.
Yeah, you know, like we said earlier,
That's high.
One-dimensional plan so far by Stiverne. I think he was banking on Wilder panicking when this pressure came his way, and Wilder has been cool as a cucumber.
But we've seen it in the past from Stiverne. Eats a lot of shots and has come back and scored terrific wins.
Remember the Arreola fight?
Yes.
He was hurt early. Arreola landed 40% of his power punches according to
I don't know. I just wonder, the one thing about this fight bothers me is how Stiverne felt. Like, bro, you are the He just really couldn't find a way.
You can't slip a right hand.
Zaza.
And now Stiverne coming forward, but being kept at bay by the jab.
You get all these dives.
Wilder, his face has gone past the fourth
Wilder was really boxing.
with Stiverne deploying that high peekaboo guard again. In the past, we've seen him have that left hand below his hips, and he's lounged on the ropes a lot. He's keeping the guard up, but he's still unable to defend these shots.
Yeah.
Confidence beginning to grow, but he needs to be careful.
See, what Wilder's doing is he's not throwing a lot of weight on all his right hands. A lot of them he's sharpshooting with them, so he's just scoring points.
Well, right hook this man's body and probably into this fight.
There's a left hook by Stiverne.
Wilder not much of a body puncher.
Didn't think that Wilder could punch it all going backwards, but he has done that.
There's a body shot by Stiverne. That's jab by Wilder.
Exactly, Al. It's because Wilder's been sharpshooting more so than putting a lot of weight on all the shots. Obviously, some of the shots he put weight on them because he hurt Stiverne. But when you sharpshoot, it's hard to counter you.
Right hand, another right counter left hook.
There's a catch and shoot. There was a catch and shoot. I got Wilder's attention. He still hasn't thrown a punch. Yep.
Really just gave me the idea to suspense Wilder. He ain't never been hit smoke. I'm gonna drop his head.
Lead left hook by Stiverne.
He didn't really try to put no fucking punches together.
And now Stiverne has Wilder on the ropes and misses with the left hook.
Nice right hand there by Stiverne. But again, Paul is right. He does need to be more active here, because I think he's made a slight difference in this fight.
Got to cut the ring off right here. Deontay has been content since getting hit with that hook to just move around and barely work. Stiverne could be the boss in this round if he takes advantage. And being the boss in this round right now isn't just about winning at 10-9. It's also about sending a message mentally that, hey, man, I can beat you.
Right hand by Stiverne, and Stiverne catches Wilder with two shots. That combination blocked by Stiverne. Wilder goes downstairs.
Finally a punch to the body. You don't do that enough. I might have to start throwing that. Another weapon to throw in the tool shit.
Over the top right hand, over the top of the jab there.
Wilder flicks the jab. 30 seconds left in the fourth.
Less activity from Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, I think he realizes, hey, man, I can't get carried away.
Taking the round off.
There was those questions. What would happen if someone, as he gets clipped with the right hand, what would happen if he's taken into deep waters? He's never been past 4 rounds. He's about to go to the 5th. For the first time in his career, a better round for the champion, Bermane Stiverne. See round number 5. He's been active. Stiverne has not. Stiverne, he hasn't fought more than 2 times in a year since 2009. But conversely, Wilder's, as we know, has never been past 4 rounds. Stiverne's been past 4 7 times, including his 4 most recent bouts.
And an 8-month playoff.
4 rounds. Never been past 4 rounds before this fight.
And they felt
Christmas,
so hard that he's going to be able to perform. And he's moving his head better, coming at the
beat up
inside. And look,
all of those catches. Damn.
So Stiverne beginning to target the body.
It's like he beat up. Bullshit.
He was getting
man. No, you see it, man. Like, this is like really, like, this is the best I've seen Wilder fight in any fight. Like, this is his best boxing performance, man. And he didn't knock the guy out. That's what makes it even, like, everybody always go crazy about the knockouts. But, like, yo, man, the best he ever boxed to me was in this fight. He didn't knock the guy out.
You don't need a knockout to do the best fighting.
He was boxing real sharp. He was using the jab. The 1-2 was crazy, man. That was a good pick. Like, that showed that Wilder can box, but I just think he lost it, man. Lost his way. So it's like, oh, I can knock everybody out. I can knock everybody out 1 punch. I'm guessing I can knock out 1 punch.
He became the knockout artist, and now that's what he goes by, and that's what he wants to get paid by.
You go bomb squad. You really go bomb squad. You really go night night. That's how he be. So, like, That's all. That's all he got in his mind. It's like one hit quitter.
What happened to your picture?
What you mean? What happened to?
I don't see a picture on your logo.
You don't? I see it on mine.
I don't.
The flip? Hey, man. Shit.
Maybe it's me. I don't know.
I see that shit right here on mine. I don't know. Me holding a big ass flip.
Let me look on YouTube if I can see it. You see it on YouTube?
Looking like a descendant of a Marley on that bed.
Nah, it's not up there.
Hey man, I don't know. I don't
know. I don't give a fuck. Let me put on part 3 real quick. So we chopping this up. So be more easier to watch. We can comment in between, and at the same time, you won't. It's be less of a chance of you even getting flagged at all.
Now being a little bit more conservative, just taking the jab and seeing what's going on.
And Wilder having a conversation with Stiverne before popping off the 1-2 through the guard, and Stiverne chatting him up as well.
Wilder's got to be careful here with the chatting, because what Bermain might be trying to do is bait him to throw something he shouldn't be throwing. Again,
yeah, you're good now. You just have to mute your mic.
Transition. That's when he's at his most dangerous.
Stiverne with a double jab again to the midsection of Deontay Wilder. Minute 45 left in the 5th. And Stiverne catches him with a right hand.
You know, one thing, though, people thought when Stiverne landed something really good, Deontay Wilder might cave. Some people thought that. That left hook that he landed in the last round was a solid punch, and Wilder didn't cave, so you have to give him credit for that.
Another jab scores for Wilder. Stiverne slipped that jab. Again slips the jab.
Makes you wonder, man, what happened? Would there be a subtle difference if Stiverne was actually cutting the ring off?
Yes.
Because he's making Wilder miss a lot of those jabs, but Wilder has the escape route.
I agree. And when you look at the number of punches landed, it very weighted to Wilder early in the fight, getting that more narrow.
Nice combination of the body by Stiverne. Misses with the right hand, catches him with the left. And again, the jab countered by Wilder. Now measuring him up. Straight right through the guard. Wilder, Stiverne slips. Left hook by Wilder. Crowd on its feet. And now they go toe-to-toe. Wilder teeing off on Stiverne.
Wilder's got to be careful here.
There's a right hand through the
But you see, he goes right back to the jabs, though. He doesn't keep
the measure. That's the bad Wilder shit.
Taking those 3-step backs.
This is how we go back to the days when we'd be like, Pretty Boy Floyd or Money Boy, my Money Floyd. This is Pretty Boy Floyd type shit. This is when Deontay Wilder was nasty. This is when he was nasty.
Punches, however. Coming forward, and yet with Stiverne, you always know he's just one shot away.
Deontay Wilder was tired as fuck.
Stiverne, the champion, making the first defense.
Hey man,
You said what?
Wilder's like, he tired. He ain't never been past 4 rounds. Right up to this point.
Where people are there rooting for
the entering the 7th round now, or the 6th round now.
Wilder tired as hell. He's like, oh my god, man. He's supposed to go to sleep.
Yeah, this is the 7th round now.
Yeah. Nick Saban to speak to the University of Alabama. Nick Saban watching with vested interest. Big left hook off an uppercut by Stiverne.
And again, Wilder's got to be careful.
Of course, Wilder was hoping he would celebrate the University of Alabama's 16th national title. That wasn't the case. Our boy Brian Custer is celebrating Ohio State's national title. As Stiverne goes in on Wilder, hits him with the left hook.
That was his best punch in the fight.
Feints to the body, then delivers a left hook, telling Stiverne to fight, or Wilder to fight. Stay in front of me and fight.
Well, he doesn't have to, it's not mandatory.
being dragged into it, and smart move by Wilder. Stavern's just not taking advantage of these moments when he stuns Wilder.
There's another lead left hook followed by the right hand that scores through Wilder's guard, then goes downstairs to the body.
But what happens? Fatigue.
They really there.
You make dumb decisions. That was a dumb decision to throw that uppercut by Wilder from that distance, and Stavern countered it with the hook and started. It was the beginning of this onslaught.
Certainly the best round Stavern has had in this fight. I still think he's not going to the body enough, Stavern, but he's certainly landing some punches upstairs.
I think it landed a jab to the body.
He hurt me.
Yeah, a body tap might help.
Why ain't doing shit? Yeah, I swear.
Yep, Wilder pops off the
I
jab.
don't know what these commentators are doing. I don't see the bird.
Sweeping left hook, that left hook we've seen. Knocked down Chris Arreola.
Again, imagine he was cutting the ring off right here.
Yeah, and that is a serious issue in this fight. I mean, it's a major issue.
He's following Wilder. Wilder back.
Let him do what he wants. Let him go all around the ring. Ain't trying to cut it off.
Seconds left in the sixth.
And he's not
You already got a high reach advantage.
Stavern with the left hook to the body. Oh, right hand by the champion.
This is probably the first round Bermane Stavern's winning.
They told him be more.
Yep.
1-2 through the guard, and there's Stavern missing with the right as they clinch along the ropes. Now to the center of the ring. They continue. This place exploding right now. Putting on a show. Sixth round for Stavern, but Wilder wants to continue to establish that long left jab. Follows it up with the straight right hand.
Don't hold it out there.
We talked a lot about the fact that Wilder hadn't been past 4 rounds, but here he is in the 7th, and, you know, this fight hasn't been fought at a wildly active pace, so maybe the pace will help him go far.
Right hand bounced off the arm of Wilder. At the halfway point, we bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farmer.
Mo, the judges are going to be challenged here because there are portions of this fight where Wilder's jab has to be measured against Stavern's power punches, and it almost becomes what you want. When Wilder lands the right hand, he wins the round easily. When he doesn't, you have to measure his jab against Stavern's occasional power shots. Difficult to do for the judges.
Lead left hook.
Also, do for the judges.
Stavern's throwing his right hand very wide, clubbing with it.
And another clubbing right hand by the champion. Reaches the jab from Wilder.
He's not throwing it as straight as he wants.
Yeah, and he hasn't thrown it. Oh, good shot.
Right hand. And Wilder now going on the attack. Stavern trying to cover up.
Look at that right hand. See, it cracked me up how he can get when he get through this throw.
Dangerous stuff for Wilder.
Stavern surviving the onslaught as he eats a right uppercut.
And I give Stavern credit, that wherewithal to still attempt to catch and shoots despite being hurt. I mean, you gotta have some nerves of steel after taking a shot like that.
Lots of time left in the round. Stavern continues to chit-chat with Wilder, and Stavern now along the ropes. We haven't seen him here often in this fight. A minute left. Maybe wanting to bait Wilder in.
And Wilder not taking the bait either.
Another right hand by Wilder. Stavern taking the shots of Wilder, but eats another 1-2 that pops his head back. Left hook by Wilder. Instead of talking, Stavern needs to be defending and punching.
A couple body shots.
As Wilder continues to unload, it's Stavern taking all kinds of shots.
Part of Stavern's problem is technique. He's throwing his punches too wide.
Here's the thing, as he made Wilder punch himself out.
Yeah.
Wilder put everything he had on those right hands.
Oh, now Stavern stumbles and slips. 7 rounds in the books as the right hand lands by Wilder, and Stavern just misses with the left hook. Plenty of excitement, plenty of drama here.
A good heavyweight fight, guys.
Yo.
For the second time in this fight, Stavern was in trouble from a right hand. There is a beauty. That's an excellent right hand by Wilder. He comes
running in. Now, look at how he squares himself up. And Stiverne tries, even as hurt as he is, to punch back, to counterpunch.
Yeah,
there's the right hand. It didn't get there, but as you pointed out, he still had the wherewithal to do that. And here you'll see, set up with the jab, as it should be by Wilder. And he lands the straight right hand.
As you were just saying, Stiverne doesn't throw enough straight right hands. He's throwing them too wide. It was Wilder who came back with a straight right hand.
And this is where Stiverne, at that moment, might have gotten a little momentum going, but literally, by himself, tripped. Could be a sign also that his legs are not under him as much as they should be.
So uncharted territory for Deontay Wilder. Never been through past 4 rounds in this fight, but so far so good as we begin round 8. Stiverne has got 10 rounds once, 1-0, and has been 12 rounds one time also, 1-0. But he tough here tonight, Al.
Beating Chris Arreola in that fight. That fight was one in which he jabbed his way to a victory and broke Arreola's nose with it.
What
That's
round was that in?
That was the beginning of 8.
Oh, round 8.
Yeah, buddy.
Arreola's nose with it. His jab has been missing in action tonight, Stiverne.
Meanwhile, it's been Wilder's calling card all night long. The telephone pole left jab.
And you know, he hasn't been able to cut the ring up. It's not as if Wilder's moving well.
Showtime's unofficial score. Steve Farhood has Wilder up by 3 points. Now Wilder along the ropes. Stiverne measuring, but eats a couple of quick jabs.
See, that lateral movement's not quick by Wilder, but still, Stiverne can't cut the ring off.
What should he be doing to do that as he eats a couple more jabs? Paulie, what is the key for Stiverne to try to cut that ring off and pin Wilder along the ropes if he can?
Just beat him to the step. Yeah. Deontay, he's moving to his left. Stiverne's take a step to the right before Deontay takes that step to the left and force Deontay to go the other way.
Stiverne trying to attack the body.
It's always Deontay taking the step first and then Bermain following him, see? Deontay taking the step and then Bermain following him. Bermain should beat him to that step.
Stiverne lands his best 2 punches there along the ropes, a left and a right. So, may have not been the full power, but Wilder has tasted Stiverne's punches and is still standing.
Well, here's what Wilder's proven in this fight. That the very first time he's hit with a real punch, he wasn't going to cave in. He's proven that already.
And he can box.
Yes.
Now backed up along the ropes, but again, able to escape without any trouble. As Deontay Wilder, as Bermane Stiverne just continues to walk him down, but keeps getting hit with that jab for his troubles. Right cross by Wilder. Stiverne going to the body. Another right to the body by Stiverne. Final seconds, Stiverne again attacking the body. Right uppercut on the inside by the champion. Right cross it. Oh, Wilder able to avoid.
He's going to catch Wilder. He better do it quick and he better set it up with that body work.
The 9th round begins here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Two things have been missing for Stiverne. The jab and the ability to cut this ring off. Those are the 2 things that he has not used at all.
And thus far, though, has avoided the full brunt of that Sunday punch known as Deontay Wilder's right hand as he delivers one there. And Wilder avoids the left hook.
I don't think that many people thought we'd be in round 9 with Deontay Wilder effectively boxing, but with power against Bermane Stiverne.
Oh, you didn't hear me at the dinner out saying that I thought this was going to be a sweet science.
You predicted it. That's right. I forgot.
All right, as the jab continues to find a home for Deontay Wilder, and yet, despite the fact that Stiverne is not unloading, you know that all it takes is the one shot, right, Paul?
Yeah.
But he has to navigate this minefield of these jabs. He's unable to get inside where he needs to be.
Wilder's throwing right hands from way back, like uppercuts, but he's not paying the price from Stiverne.
And maybe he's not fully committing to them either, so he's able to pull away.
Yeah. Stiverne again, not even trying to get in close to go to the body.
And look at the head hunting by Deontay Wilder, which we have said before, Al. I mean, what was the statistic? Only 8 body shots in
11 fights is all he landed according to show stats.
Yeah, but I don't think Deontay needs to go to the body. I think
there's a jab from Stiverne.
I think it's Stiverne that has to get to the body and slow down Deontay.
Now there's a double jab from Stiverne. That's the thing he's missing.
Exchange jabs, another jab from Wilder. Now the lead left hook by Stiverne. Smothers Wilder. Wilder pushes him off, and now has Stiverne on the ropes and lands the 1-2 through the high guard.
Stiverne's throwing very much arm punches right now. Nothing with conviction.
There's a jab to the body by Wilder.
There's no questioning the toughness of Stiverne. He's taking monstrous punches. But he's behind in this fight, I would think.
And it's been Wilder behind that effective jab that continues to dictate the pace. There's a and Wilder.
Behind him, Mark Breland, you saw him there, one of the greatest, probably the greatest amateur that ever lived as an American boxer, and was an excellent pro as well. He has Wilder fighting a disciplined, well-schooled fight, using his jab and straight right hand, and not getting caught.
And that jab's been the key.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder, an accelerated learning curve, limited amateur experience. Earned a bronze medal at the 2008 Olympics. And now in his 33rd professional fight, vying for the WBC Heavyweight Championship. A lot of questions going into this fight. Paulie, those questions thus far appear to have been answered regarding Deontay Wilder and what he's made of.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both guys have tested each other's mettle in a lot of ways. And the fact that they're both here still grinding, trying to, Bermane trying to defend this heavyweight title, Deontay trying to win it. We've seen qualities in them that maybe we were wondering about before, especially Deontay.
Yep, Stiverne definitely has to increase. There has to be an uptick in the volume of punches he throws out.
And a lot of this has to do with what he's doing. He has not done the right things in this fight, and that's really hurt him.
Lead right hand by Wilder. There's a right through the guard to left, and now Wilder pouring the pressure on.
And no head movement from Stiverne. Now, we knew he had defensive issues. I mentioned Arreola had landed 40% of his punches, according to show stats in their fight. But in this fight, he has really allowed Wilder to land a lot of those big right hands.
Thus far, it hasn't been the visceral theater of violence that many people anticipated yet. Deontay Wilder continues to just listen to his corner. Circle and land those punches. There's Stiverne now with Wilder on the ropes right above us.
And that's where Stiverne needs to work. And that he is now. He's finally working.
Left hook by Wilder.
Wilder's left hook much better in this fight than I have ever seen it before. It's shorter. It's more compact.
Wilder leaning in. Baiting Stiverne.
Wilder's hands are very low, and Stiverne just can't take advantage of it. He's not punching back.
That's that fatigue now, too. Yeah. And he's taking a lot of shots.
I'll say.
Stiverne's best offense is how he reacts to Wilder's offense.
Right,
again, that catch and shoot, and it's harder to react once you're tired and later in the fight.
Now attacking the body with the right hand is Bermane Stiverne. Wilder leaning in on him. There's a short right uppercut on the inside by the challenger. And fatigue beginning to set in again. Heavyweight action. Right hand to the body by Stiverne. Right uppercut by Stiverne. Stiverne steps away. We're headed to the championship rounds, and Stiverne landed the right. That's the first time Stiverne took a step to his right and threw a punch. First time in this entire fight.
Keep that jab in his face, man. You can't get away from that jab. No, but you gotta keep stepping.
3 deep breaths, 3 deep breaths, 3 deep breaths.
Early in that round, Deontay Wilder landing some big punches, even on the inside where we expect Stiverne to work better. It's Wilder with the uppercut and the left hook. To see that combination land in a short, compact way by Wilder tells you he has come a long way as a fighter. But at the end of the last round, here's where finally Stiverne takes a step and lands a short right hand. Now, it didn't land quite as well as we thought it did when we saw it in real time, but it was a movement by Stiverne that showed that at least he was thinking about getting that done. And we enter the championship rounds. Bermane Stiverne's WBC heavyweight title at stake. Together, they have combined for 53 knockouts.
Second part of the story that I want to share with you all, because there are 2 states that I think we should compare. There's California, which
May I ask you a question, bro?
Yep, they're trying to put it out now. So what?
Why you pick this fight? I'm just curious.
Because a lot of people be talking about how Wilder be fighting now and everything like that. I just like to bring it back to show you how basically, you don't have to knock everybody out who you fight. If you just stick to pure boxing, you can want to fight that way as well, man.
No doubt. I can dig it. I wouldn't have picked the fight, but I get where you coming from.
Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in attendance.
An interested spectator is Boris Sue, the father of Kostya, who worked in the Russian steel mills for over 3 decades and came to Australia with his son and the rest of the family.
That's not good there.
Zoo boy.
Chavez doing one of those things he does. As they get inside, you'll see that little.
What's good?
He likes to throw the elbows.
Tim
He
Zoo.
likes to throw the forearms. He'll stick them in there. There it is, a little push in the face, a little forearm with the glove lacing. Chavez will do what he can.
I thought it was his damn daddy.
It is his daddy.
There you see a
You
little
just said
head action and a little hitting. Not really that illegal with the jaw there, but that head.
I see. Hold on, can you hear me now?
I'm gonna let you figure out. You said it's Tim Zoo or
Tim Zoo. Yeah, hold on. Can you hear me better now? My mute was my keep muting. I said it's Tim.
I hear you this round.
Chavez is coming forward in this round.
I hear you this round.
Coming forward. Let's see if we can keep it up.
Being picked up there by Kostya. Chavez in the past able to take off a round from time to time. But with Zoo, that's not going to happen. He can't afford to do that because of the pressure that Zoo puts on. And you wonder if Chavez at 38 and all the ring wars and all the battles can hang in.
You see
Boy, Chavez was in boy.
Leaping in, jumping in, trying to crowd Zoo like he is there. Does not want to be on the tail end of Zoo's punches from the outside. Zoo with a much better power ratio.
Zoo is starting to connect more with that left uppercut to the body. It's starting to get through and take its toll on Chavez. combination to the head by Tszyu. Tszyu is starting to land with more regularity. That left off the hook off the top of Chavez's head. Overhand right, but a grazing blow by Chavez.
Chavez also leading with his head quite a bit, Steve.
Watch those rabbit punches as
You said what, bro?
Chavez hitting on the back of the head.
I think that might be the first time I've
Hold
ever
your
seen
chest,
Chavez
Cesar
apologize.
Chavez.
I'm in shock.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Chavez has been down only once in his career. That was in the first fight with Frankie.
It's Costa Azul.
First defeat after 87 straight wins.
His first on-the-record defeat. I thought Bernard Whitaker clearly beat him.
It was called a draw.
Oh my God, his son be fighting a whole bunch of taxi drivers.
San Antonio.
Chavez just complained about a headbutt too, and he's the one coming in with his head down. I don't know what he's complaining about. Chavez hit him very low.
Way south of the border.
Chavez looks exhausted.
You okay?
He looks very fatigued.
Okay, first warning.
And that could really become a factor here. It's extremely hot. He's not in the kind of shape he would be as vintage Chavez naturally.
Keep him up.
The factor is a weight also.
See how easily Tszyu just pushes him off.
Well, he's used to fighting at a higher weight. He had to come down to 140. He hasn't been at 140 since March of '98 against Miguel Angel Gonzalez. And that's got to be effective. He doesn't look as strong as we've seen in the past. Oh, he just pushed into the ropes. Wow. Let's bring Zab Judah in right now, the IBF junior welterweight champion. What do you think so far through the first part of the fight?
I don't know, Steve. I see Chavez on the weekend right now, and you know, earlier both of the guys came at each other strong and competitive, but Tszyu looks like he's like he's picking up now. You know, none of these guys are using a jab, so that's making the fight so hard. If these guys were boxing, it would be a much more easier fight.
Do you think that Chavez seems very tired right now?
Very. He looked very fatigued, and he looked like he's almost out of it. You know, if Tszyu double up on that jab, bring that right hand, I think it'd be a short night.
All right, the words of Zab Judah, who could wind up facing Kostya Tszyu in the near future. Johnny Lewis, who trained former world champion Jeff Fenech. And Chavez with a very worried look on his face as we enter round number 4.
Steve, I agree with Zab Judah. Double jab and a right hand, and maybe even another jab right hand behind that. And I think that we have a much shorter night than we're in for at this pace.
Tszyu going with the jab.
Chavez is not a mover. He doesn't have the legs at this age, and he never had that type of style. To make that type of adjustment and box from the outside for 12 rounds against this strong, young champion is not possible.
And Tszyu looking very confident right now. Just walked into a straight left, but he's got a good chin. He goes flying down on Chavez. Over the hip of Tszyu, and Tszyu getting it from referee Bobby Ferreira and the crowd.
Come on.
You think that was intentional?
No, it really wasn't. Chavez kind of lunged at him, and they got stuck. And all Tszyu did was actually spin, but you know, maybe there was a little spin with the intention to floor.
Man. Chavez going flying, whirling to the canvas. That left jab by Tszyu continues to be effective. Very annoying. Again, Chavez going low.
A couple of fights ago, we saw Kostya Tszyu systematically break down and destroy a younger, stronger Miguel Angel Gonzalez. I think we're in store for something similar here tonight.
That was a punishing fight.
He's slowly, round by round, picking up the pace, picking up the pressure, throwing more punches, reaching the body and the chin.
Right now, Tszyu is fighting like Chavez used to fight.
Exactly. Search and destroy, head and body, accumulation factor.
Yep. And it continues here in round 4 for Tszyu. Tszyu in control. The crowd trying to urge Chavez on, but it's not helping.
All right, hold it. Come on.
Chavez is also a master of tying people up. He ties Tszyu up when Tszyu gets on the inside. Tszyu doesn't have room to move those arms.
And a nifty sequence there by Kostya Tszyu, the champion.
Big right hand, 2 of them. That hurt Chavez.
Tszyu landing repeatedly with the right here in round 4.
Right hand to the body, Steve, right here, right down the middle. Might be perfect for Kostya Tszyu, but as we talked about, he's not seeing it, making the adjustments immediately.
Low blow.
Another low blow by Chavez. Second warning from Bobby Pereira. One more, he'll get a point taken away. Tszyu picking up the pace.
Come on, get out.
It must be so frustrating for a fighter as great as Chavez used to be to not be able to do what he knows his mind wants his body to do.
The timing and reflexes just not there.
It's 2 warnings for low blow.
We'll take a look at the slip/fling to the floor. Chavez comes in, and you'll see Kostya Tszyu. They kind of lean into each other, and as Kostya spins, Chavez is hooked, trips over his leg. Wasn't a vicious, deliberate swing, though. Kostya Tszyu later on landing some combinations, keeping the pressure on, keeping Chavez's back to the ropes, working the body, working the head, stuffing the jab, just making him pay physically as often as possible.
In wrestling, a takedown is worth 2 points. Here it almost cost Kostya Tszyu one. Tszyu told us he'd throw more body shots, but he's still doing head hunting. In round 4, he threw only 5 body shots, 4 of them landed. It's round 5.
Chavez looking like he's letting a little bit of it hang out now. Is it all or nothing?
That's a push, not a knockdown.
Chavez usually has the leverage on most of his fighters, physically stronger, heavier hands. This time the situation is completely reversed.
Yeah, one of the few times in the history of Julio Cesar Chavez he's actually in the ring with somebody stronger than him.
Oh, a little snippet of Kostya Tszyu versus Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
How frustrating this must be to Chavez.
Come on, get back.
That was the third one by Chavez, but Ferrara.
And the referee looked at him, shook his head. He knew.
Yep.
He knew.
He let it go.
He let it go.
Tszyu going to town, peppering the head of Chavez and digging to the ribs.
Wicked left hook. Watch the right hand. It's on its way.
Tszyu having his way now. No answers, no replies from Chavez.
Chavez's balance is so important because he's squared up. He's a bigger target. Everything is wrong. It's just fatigue and his brain not being able to translate to his body what it needs to do. And his body, on top of that, can't do it.
And as you said, he just doesn't fight well going backwards. And the aggressive, straight-ahead style of Kostya Tszyu is making him do it a lot.
Oh, watch the back of the head. I saw that.
Now a caution to Kostya Tszyu for hitting on the back of Chavez's head. Chavez trying left hooks, doubling up, but getting nowhere. They're blocked. Good straight right there.
Chavez is just missing so much in the way of speed and tenacity. I don't know how to train for this fight, but he doesn't even seem to be able to throw a lot of punches. And he's walking in with no defensive. I mean, he's just walking with his face hanging out there. No defensive skills left.
Combinations to the head by Kostya Tszyu, landing repeatedly.
Chavez, another one of them vibranium head-ass motherfuckers.
With the left. Straight right now by
Shit made out of Wolverine bones.
Tszyu in dominant fashion.
One more time.
Let's go, Julio. Let's go. We came prepared. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Another low blow actually does show up here. Goes Chavez underneath. There's the right uppercut and the left. That's a combination south of the border. The referee sort of let that one slide. A little later on, Chavez eating the jab and a right hand right down the pipe. The same type of right hand that Frankie Randall used to drop Chavez. Left uppercut. Tszyu hitting with everything. Chavez's defensive reflexes as well as his offensive reflexes are no longer what they need to be to even be competitive here tonight.
A small cut is open on the forehead of Chavez. Round 6.
This ain't the same Chavez, though.
And time called by Bobby Ferreira.
It's a little long.
I wasn't sure if he caught it. He did from Chavez.
1 point. Low blow.